is a little bit of a guinea pig today.
Uh-huh.
Because we want, well, to gain a little bit more information about the whole process of caning. We get a lot of new models. Everyone seems to psychologically fear the cane. Even if they've never, we even have models who don't even know what a cane is, never seen one, never heard of one, and then we show it to them. And with the exception of a wooden paddle with holes, nothing seems to strike fear into the hearts of our young ladies as much as the cane. So we want to explore that a little more, and being that you have probably more experience than most in being caned, we thought it'd be good to kind of walk you through it. Another purpose of this is members have kind of shown that they would like a little more basic interviews with you, get to know you a little bit more as a person, and I thought this would be a good chance to do it. So let's start off by talking about canes in general. Why don't you turn around, why don't you go ahead and stand up, and I want you to walk over there and select the cane that you think is, if you had to be caned, what would be your first choice?
If I had to be caned, what would be my first choice? Yeah, I think I would say this one.
Okay, and you can sit down. So I see you have not chosen the skinniest cane,
No.
but you have also not chosen the thickest cane.
No.
Well, let's start up. Do you like to be caned?
No.
No?
I don't. No.
What's your general opinion of caning in general?
Caning, I don't like it. It does hurt. I can tolerate the skinnier, thinner canes. I can't really tolerate the thicker ones. I don't usually like those.
But yet you don't like the real skinny one.
No, I'm afraid that it stings. It'll sting too much.
Yeah, it tends to.
Yeah.
When we're explaining the whole implement process to models, we kind of tell them that the little cane's kind of like a slap, and the big cane's a little more like a punch. Although I think all canes are a lot like a bee sting, very specific.
Yeah.
Something else that is unique to the cane is most implements, when you're smacked, there's immediate pain.
Yeah.
Cane tends to wait a couple seconds, and then it goes. And I think a lot of that has to probably do with blood flow. Kind of as the blood flows back to the area. I was trying to explain it to someone. I think it's a lot like nipple clamps. Put a nipple clamp on, and it hurts, clearly, but the biggest pain associated with the nipple clamp is when it comes off. I've seen it over and over, and people don't quite understand that concept, but I think the cane stroke and the nipple clamp, they work off of the same sort of mechanisms as why there's the delay of pain there. So that would be your first choice as far as canes go, huh?
Yes.
What is the most cane strokes you think you've ever taken at once?
I think 24.
Was that the one? I remember we had arranged one day for you to take a 6-stroke caning.
Yes.
And you couldn't keep your hands out of the way.
Maybe.
And I kept smacking your hands and starting again, and you kept putting your hands in the way, and I think that was the day that we got to 24.
That might have been it, yes.
I believe it's, and that wasn't really how we had agreed on before the scene, but
Right.
you know the rules,
Yes.
and you need to stay in position, so that was an unfortunate day for you, but it did make for a really good scene.
Yes.
I know you still had cane marks the next week, did you?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
You marked pretty well with the cane. Well, so what we're going to do today is I wanted to explore positions.
Okay.
When we have new models, we like to, especially with something like a cane, because everything we do here is clearly hard and hurts, but we do like to try to find ways that they might be able to tolerate it better, allow us to do a little better scene. So I wanted to experiment a little bit with the positions and get your feedback on what you think is a more painful position. I think common knowledge would say the more you're bent and the tighter your skin is, the more it's going to hurt. But nothing's really a proven fact until you do a little science, a little bit of experiment. So that is what I want to do today.
Okay.
So why don't you go ahead and hop up, and you can hand me the cane. And why don't you get your panties down to your knees.